Hello beauty babes and welcome back to my channel. I am Maria, aka Agape Love Girl. So as you can tell, I look pretty different right now. This is a Halloween tutorial. It is a collab with Angie. I cannot pronounce her last name, so I'm not even gonna try, but I will have a photo of her somewhere in her channel. She and I decided to do a Halloween collab doing a vampire look. So this is the look I came up with. It is a very simple, easy tutorial. I didn't want to do anything crazy in depth, and I wanted to make it something anybody can do. I wanted it to be something that anybody with any kind of makeup skills can kind of do and put together. Also using products that are pretty easy to find in the drugstore. There are a few products that are a little bit more high-end, but you can substitute with also, you know, cheaper or drugstore items. For this look, it's very quick and simple, but obviously very effective in being spooky, creepy, evil looking. I'm creeping myself out. I keep looking at myself in the viewfinder and I am creeping myself out a little bit. But anyways, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and this collab. Be sure to stop by and visit Angie's channel and see what kind of vampire tutorial look she comes up with to share with you. Okay, so I'm going to start out this look trying to kind of pale out my face. So rather than getting some like face paint or anything weird like that, I decided to go with actual foundation. So I just found a really cheap foundation in a very light shade. This is the NYX Smooth Skin Liquid Makeup and the shade Nude. It was the lightest I could find, so I don't think it'll wipe me out too much, but it should lighten me up more than, you know, I'm pretty dark, so it should hopefully lighten me up. This foundation is actually pretty thick, so I'm just gonna kind of tap it out onto my hand and then use my Real Techniques beauty sponge to apply it to my face. I did already prime my face and moisturize and all that kind of stuff. So typically I like to apply like the foundation to my face first, so I don't use too much, but since I really want to kind of pack it on, I just got a bunch on my hand right here and I'm just going to start stippling it all over my face. I'm also going to bring it down my neck as well. So now that I've applied that all over my face and down my neck, lightened up my skin as much as I could, I'm going to go in with, this is a palette from Blank Canvas Cosmetics, and I'm going to go in with this white. It's just a matte white powder shade that's like a highlighter shade, or you could use for whatever, but I'm going to use it to apply and set this foundation, and because it's white I thought it would be perfect for helping me to look even more pale. And this is available for purchase online, but you know, you could use whatever you happen to have on hand. If you have a translucent powder or any kind of fair powder, I know that e.l.f. Cosmetics has a like white HD setting powder that I think would do great for this. But anyways, I'm just going to take this powder and just use my kabuki and just apply it all over my face, setting that foundation in, really making my face look as pale as I can. And as you can tell, even though I'm bringing it down my neck, there is a pretty big difference between the color here on my body. But I haven't completely got my costume figured out yet. I have a good idea in mind, but I'm pretty sure that my costume, it's going to come up here and be long sleeve, so that will be covered. So if you are doing something different, you could also bring, you know, the makeup down a little bit lower if you need to. Thing I'm going to do is go ahead and add some contour to my face and kind of like deep set my eyes to make me look like tired and have no sleep at all, which seems to be the look of vampires, you know, having the really dark purpley under eye circles and then really sunken in cheeks For that, I'm gonna be using actually a kind of purpley tone shade. I'm gonna be using this eyeshadow from My Beauty Addiction in Soft Plum. I'm just taking this brush. This is a BH Cosmetics brush. It's just flat. It's kind of like a foundation brush, I think, but I was practicing the other day. This looked just a little bit, and it seemed to work really well for everything I was needing to do. So I'm just gonna take that, and I'm not gonna be very precise at all. I'm just gonna kind of put it on my face to, you know, kind of sink in my eyes, and then also contour my cheeks as well as the bridge of my nose. And I'm just patting that right along where you could feel like your eye socket bone. And already you can see a pretty big difference in how my eyes are looking. I'm just going to take that. I'm not really being precise at all. I'm just kind of, you know, adding the color in there. I'm going to take this like right into the crease there and where the socket is, and just bring it up and back down. Blending, blend. And do the same thing to the other eye. Ooh, add a little bit more color there. Be careful you don't actually jab your eye or anything. I just almost did that. Now that I got my eyes all nice and sunken in and tired looking, I'm going to go ahead and do my contour on my cheeks. And I'm just going to make it really sharp and obvious, and I'm going to blend it in a little bit more, but not so much, and I'm going to actually bring it down a little bit just to really like hollow out my, my cheeks, make my face look a little bit more sunken in. I'm going to go ahead and take it down my jawline as well. Just create that shadowing. And you could definitely use a bigger brush as well. I'm just using this for kind of like a really like sharp, defined line. And I'm going to go back and blend it in just a minute. Go ahead and bring it up here a little bit, just so we have a little bit of shading and shadowing up here. Okay, next I'm going to go in with this kind of like tapered brush. It's fluffy, and I'm just going to go and try to blend it out a little bit. Now that we look nice and ghastly and sunken in, I'm going to go ahead and contour my nose, and I'm going to make it just look really slim. At least I'm going to attempt to. And I'm going to use that same brush and same color and just contour my nose. I'm going to do a very, very dramatic nose contour. And you can just blend this in, and you can make it as dramatic or not dramatic as you want. I'm gonna go ahead and also take a dab of that and put it under my lips right here to create a shadow, making my bottom lip look a little bit more full and tempting, so I can suck your blood. Yeah. And you could probably use other colors for the rest of the contour in your face. I just liked to keep it with this color because I feel like when like vampires with a really, really pale white face, like having something like a brown color or anything is just gonna not look right. So this more like paley plum shade seems like it's just was more suiting to go with a really pale face, and I think helps to make my face look even more pale. So I'm just adding a little bit more color here, just blending. And now that I'm done with this contour, I'm gonna go ahead and put my contacts in, because I want to do it before I start working on my eyes, so in case my eyes start watering or getting anything kind of crazy, I can have my contacts in already. So yeah, I will put my contacts in and be back to work on my eyes. 1 in success. Wow, that is super creepy. Alright, I have both contacts in. It looks super freaky, I have to admit. It feels super freaky. My eyes did water a little bit. So yeah, you definitely want to get your contacts in before you start doing any kind of eye makeup, and even you might want to do it before you start your face makeup, depending on how sensitive your eyes are or how used to contacts you can be. So my eyes did water a little bit, and a little bit of the makeup came off a little bit around my eyes, but it's not that big of a deal because I'm going to be covering all that stuff up anyways. But yeah, adding the contacts definitely like brings in the look, and with the contour and stuff that I just did, I mean, like, whoa, I'm freaking myself out over here. Okay, so now we're going to move on to eyes, and not sure if I mentioned this yet, but for this look I wanted to be something that was going to be super affordable, and with products that pretty much anyone can find, like in the local drugstore. Of course, the contacts and the lashes are something that I've purchased online, so that's just something to keep in mind, but I know there are dramatic like lashes and other things you can find in stores like Walmart and stuff like that. But anyways, so I'm moving on to the eyes, and so what I'm going to be using is this Sex Bomb palette from NYX. When I was looking through my makeup to see what is something that would be a great eye product to use for this look that would be affordable and that pretty much anyone can get it, I thought this one was perfect. It's got the reds, it's got the black, so, which is basically what I'm going to be sticking with. Oh, my nose itches. Anyways, so NYX is super affordable, and you could get this at like Walgreens or even at Ulta, or if you need to order online you can do that, but it's affordable and pretty much anyone can get it and afford it. And for this look, I'm not even going to do anything super crazy or detailed, because not everybody has like amazing skills to pull off a look. I wanted to do something that was just a little bit more on the messy side, not too precise, but still gave a look that was really dramatic and like bam. So that is what I did, and that is what I am going to do. When I say did, because I kind of practiced this look just a touch. So I'm going to start off with this black shade here, and just a fluffy kind of like crease brush. This is also from BH Cosmetics. It came in the same kit that the other brush is, and I'm just going to dab this in there, and actually a little bit goes a long way with this shadow, so I just dabbed a little bit, tapped off the excess, and I'm going to start in the outer corner of my eyes and just kind of like do circular motions and blend inwards. I'm going to go in the crease. I'm not going to fully take this all the way on my lid. I'm going to kind of keep it towards the outer part of my eye in the crease, and then I'm also going to fan it out. But like I said, it's not going to be anything precise or that you need major skills for. So just going to do that and then bring it in. Keep it mostly to the outer corner, but you could bring it inwards. I'm going to take just a little bit more, tap it off. These contacts are totally freaking me out. Alright, so now here's where I'm going to just kind of wing it out a little bit. It's not going to be, like I said, precise or anything. I'm just going to kind of bring it, and I'm going to just bring it to the tail of my eyebrow, and that's what I'm going to use as a like guide here. I'm just going to bring it out like a little wing here, and then bring it over into my crease. Nothing precise. It could be messy. It could have, you know, it doesn't have to be perfectly blended. It could be totally messy and it's still going to look good, because you just want something that's going to look a little bit freaky and creepy, not perfect. And that is what we are going for. I think we're going to do it, especially with these contacts. So I'm looking in the mirror over here too. So if I'm looking off, that's why. Then I'm going to bring this over underneath my lower lash line as well. And again, this doesn't have to be perfect. It could be very messy and sloppy because, you know, an evil vampire's not spending a ton of time worrying about her makeup, right? You're just gonna look creepy. So I'm just gonna bring that down, and I think I might even just bring it real low, just really kind of smoke it out down below, bring it up, connect it, and bring that all the way to the inner corner on our lower lash line. And I'm just gonna go ahead and repeat that for my other eye. When I did the other eye, I decided to go ahead and just bring some of the black all the way like around my eyes to really just like raccoon out and darken up my eyes, make them really dramatic. So that's what I did. Again, I'll show you guys a look up close in a little bit, but it's nothing too precise. I did it really sloppy. I just used the same brush and just did, you know, just blended it out. It's nothing crazy like precise or anything like I keep saying, but definitely gets the job done. So the next thing I'm going to do is just go ahead and take this little guy that came in the palette, and it's actually this sponge material is actually pretty nice. It's I don't know, I like it. It actually works pretty well with the shadows from NYX, so I'm gonna go in with the red one, and just to vamp it up, get it to vamp. Anyways, I'm such a dork. I'm just going to add that red here. And you could change it up to whatever you want, but this is just kind of something that I'm really liking the look of. Something that's just a little bit more, you know, messy, grungy, and I like it. I don't know, I just really like it. The shadow's going really well, actually. If you want, you could bring it down here into the inner corner too. You know, whatever you feel like doing. I think having the red in the inner corner really just adds to the like sleep deprived, really creepy, spooky look. Okay, yeah, I think we might be done with eyeshadow. Yeah, I think that's all I'm going to do for the eyeshadow. Next, what I'm going to go ahead and do is add some eyeliner. I'm just going to use that and apply it to my waterline and tight line. Alright, did that. Just really adds a little bit more darkness to the look. And what am I going to do next? I think I'm going to go ahead and do eyebrows, and for that I have another black eyeliner. This is, I think, from Jordana, and it's not as it's just a little bit different than the Urban Decay one. So I'm putting this on my eyebrows, and I just didn't want the other one just really creamy, and so I wanted something that was a little bit more stiff that I could work with. So I'm gonna just basically do the same thing like that I would with a normal eyebrow pencil, but I am gonna make them just a little bit more bold and dramatic for this look. So I'm just gonna kind of outline them. I think I might even bring this up just a little bit, give it a little bit more of an arch, and bring it down and do the under outline as well. And I'm just going to bring it down for a little bit more of a kind of sinister look. And then fill it in. Alright, so I got my brows done, and while I was off I went ahead and did my lips as well. This is just a red lipstick. This is from the Balm. This is Mia Moore. You could use any red lipstick you want, and what I did to make it look a little bit more vampy and wicked was I lined my lips with a black eyeliner, the same one I used for my eyebrows. And I did that off camera just because I already have a tutorial up on this kind of look. I obviously did it a little bit more dramatic and left it a little bit more black around the edges because this is more of a vampy evil look. But if you are curious exactly how I did it, I will link that video tutorial in the description box below for your convenience. Definitely check it out. But it's super easy. Just apply some red lipstick, line your lips with the black, apply the red lipstick again, and then using a lipstick brush, you can kind of blend it in and do it how you want. So the next thing we're going to do to complete this look is add some eyelashes. I'm also going to do this off camera just because I'm no pro at putting on eyelashes. It's kind of a long process for me, but I wanted to mention them really quick because the ones I am using are from Esquito. This is the Lashmetropolitan ones, or these are the which you can't even be able to see. But anyways, I wanted to tell you about them. There are several fun dramatic lashes like at the drugstore available, so you could use those, but I already had these on hand, so I wanted to use them. They're very dramatic and they kind of go out to a point, so I thought they'd be perfect for this look. But you could use anything you want. I definitely recommend something really long and dramatic that's going to go with this dark look. So I'm going to go ahead and put these on and then come back to show you the look. Alright, so this is the completed look. Pretty creepy. I got my black top on. Just to make it look a little bit darker. Like I said, I'm not quite sure about my costume. I have an idea. I'm pretty sure I'm going to wear this top, and I might get a red like corset and then a black skirt to wear, or black skinny jeans or something. But that's kind of what I have in mind, and I might even do like an outfit post showing my like Halloween costume, what I put together with this look later this month. So stay tuned for that if you are interested. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Be sure to stop by and visit Angie's channel. I hope you guys enjoyed this simple, kind of like yet dramatic, spooky vampire look. And leave your comments below if you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything like that. Let me know what you think. Until next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye.